Really and truly, I should really rename today's program Big George Wayne and Friends. Yes, calling all my friends all around the world. It's 99.3. It's the International Women's Day live from Capitol Studio B here in Orlando, Florida. Live on Barbados' most finesse radio station, that is. So just a few minutes ago, we spoke with Alison Hines. Today, we'll talk with another friend of mine. We've got Giselle Laronde West. Giselle, Miss World 1986. Giselle, where in the world are you today?
Hi there, Wayne. I am actually in Miami International Airport, heading back to Trinidad. I just came from New Orleans, so it was a fantastic few days away.
Oh, okay, a little R&R. So, Giselle, from winning Miss World in 1986 to where you are right now, what are you doing with yourself right now?
Well, I've been doing quite a lot over those many years. I got married, had 2 boys. I worked at Hilton International. I worked at Angostura Limited. I'm now at Caribbean Airlines. And enjoying my life, growing each day as we go along. As a woman, it's been great to see the progress being made in all those different industries, all those different places that I've worked. So, you know, today is a special day when you sit and reflect on how far we have come as we as a woman,
right.
As women. Have come, in the work environment, so.
Giselle, in your early days when you started off working, was it difficult being of your sex, the ilk of your sex, getting jobs or even achieving progress in the workplace?
Well, it was, to be honest, I had a little advantage, of course, having been Miss World, right? Because after I came back, after I won, I should say, I started working with Hilton International in England. So I spent some time at their different hotels within the area. So I had a head start there. So when I came back to Trinidad, I had a job at Hilton International already lined up. So I did not actually have to go hunting to get to try and compete with other people, have to compete with men for any position specifically at that time, necessarily. But I did see my peers have to struggle, especially those who wanted to burst that ceiling, break the ceiling and get into upper management and that kind of thing. I did see their struggle. Certainly, as I progressed, I also had my own struggles in terms of making sure that you're properly recognized, not just as a woman. I had the added issue of being a beauty queen, of course.
Right.
So that goes with its own idiosyncrasies.
Well, Giselle, as Trinidad would say, you had it easy. You know what I mean? Or we like to say, you had it easy. But I
had it easy to a point.
Yeah,
I still had all the people who were envious and haters for no reason and that kind of thing.
Who would prefer to trip you on your heels and take you down in the process. But I did ask Alison Hines this question. Do you see the glass ceiling cracked, broken, or bulletproof?
I would say it's heavily cracked. I don't think we've busted it yet fully. But I think I've definitely seen it heavily cracked over the years. Certainly in Caribbean Airlines, for instance, there are so many women in high positions within the industry, within the company first of all, and then within the industry, the airline industry, that it shows great progress for women in the airline industry, the aviation industry generally. So that has been great for me to see. Well, so I would say it's heavily cracked. I still see
a lot of progress to be made.
A lot of progress still to be made, yeah.
Well, I want to tell you this. My boss, Vic Fernandes, a.k.a. the Market Vendor, who's also celebrating his birthday today, Giselle Laronde, is also